a new look team. Maybe there's wishes of Jason Tatum coming back. Is Vucevic a part of this mix here? Who knows? The Celtics just beat the Houston Rockets, who are 31-18 on the year and 17-5 at home, by double digits. Adding to that, did you know the Celtics have won 4 games in a row? All of them by double digits, including 2 by 20 or more points. The opponent's scoring totals during this 4-game stretch: Sacramento, 93 points. Milwaukee, 79. Dallas last night scored 100, but on a back-to-back. Houston, they held them to 93 points. So I'm going to add it up, Skaz. 93 plus 79 plus 100 plus 93 divided by 4 is 91.2 points per game. Joe Math. Are they a defensive team? What's going on there? What has changed over the last couple of days? What is happening? A week ago, I started to say, are they declining? The way that Derek White was struggling was bad. Peyton Pritchard to the bench looks good. Baylor Shireman's getting playing time now, and Sam Hauser is on the injury report. That was me with the smelly. I don't know if I got the sniffer out on that one, Skaz. Chris Boucher on the injury report. Sam Hauser on the injury report. What's going on there? The trade deadline is tomorrow. It makes me think. So, we got another 15 minutes to go here. But the Celtics tonight, I didn't expect this one. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm trying to temper my expectations because I still don't think they're a championship team or anything to that degree. I don't. But wins like this are impressive. Wins like this against one of the better teams in all the league. The Celtics are 33-18 right now. It's funny because I read an article yesterday, Tim Bontemps, and it was gap year. And as Sean Grandy's signing off tonight, what does he say? What was supposed to be a gap year. Do you get it? That's what this was supposed to be. They had a tax of $500 million turn into $200 million. They moved on from Drew Holiday, Al Horford somewhere else, Porzingis. I was upset that they blew up a championship team. I was. I didn't think Luka Garza could be the guy that he was. Brad Stevens did. The Simons trade's going to net you big for the future, potentially. You're watching the development of Walsh some nights, Ugo Gonzalez, and now Peyton Pritchard, who got his chance to be a starter. He did. And he was fine. But as a bench player, 27 points, 7 assists, back-to-back games, 20 or more. That's the right role for him. And I know you want to start looking ahead now. What's the future of Jason Tatum? Would he come back into something like this? He's still working out. Joe Mazzulla recently said that there was no setbacks. I know he had his commentary about chemistry, etc., on a podcast with Ryan Clark. But with the way the East is going, who knows what's going to happen with Giannis? You watch New York. You watch Cleveland. I think Detroit, if they make a big move like a Draymond, instantly becomes the favorite. Instantly. But for the Celtics, why not take a chance? I don't think they're a team that can get you. I don't think there's players that can get them over the hump this year. I don't. But I'd like to see them at least try. Tonight was the Joe Mazzulla game. There's a few of them this year where I look at it and say Mazzulla made an impact. Tonight was absolutely one of them. Baylor Shireman, Ron Harper Jr., starters. They went double bigs tonight. When's the last time you've seen that? With Keita and Garza. Garza's knocking down threes back-to-back games. I didn't think he was that type of guy. Joe Mazzulla's pushing the right buttons when it comes to the Celtics. They're the right buttons. They've won 4 in a row. They're holding teams to 91 points per game. Last time I checked, that was good. That was good. So the trade deadline is tomorrow. What are we expecting? I didn't really have Sam Hauser on that list, but if they're sitting him out, what's that all about? What else could they get? Could they finish off that Bulls trade and, I don't know, could they get a Kobe White? The Somu? Can they get one of those guys? What else could the Celtics be working on with this trade exception? Could it have something to do with Giannis's trade? It's going down tomorrow, everybody. The one I'd keep an eye on is Draymond Green to Detroit. A bad boy playing for the bad boys. I think that would be a difference-making move for the Pistons. Can they get it done? I don't know. But if we just keep it to the Celtics right now, they're 4-1 this year without Jaylen Brown. Should I start that, Skaz? Celtics are better without Jaylen Brown. They're 4-1 without him this year. Can I do that one?
I mean, if it was another Celtics superstar, I think that would be part of the conversation.
I mean, they're 4-1 this year without Jaylen Brown.
That's just a fact.
It's just facts. I hope people think I'm not serious. Skaz, you had kind of a hot take regarding the Houston Rockets coach tonight.
How about Ime Udoka's job tonight? You think that was a good coaching job, Joe?
No.
What happened to all the Ime people? How's that roster in Houston? Pretty good?
Oh, they're good.
Good roster, right? Let's see what they do with it.
So I told you let's wait until the playoffs. But after a bad loss to the Celtics tonight with Ron Harper Jr.
starting, not just playing. Ron Harper Jr. started.
Baylor Shireman
starting. Luka Garza starting.
Neemias Queta
starting.
Derek White was the only actual starter from the championship team in the starting 5.
Rockets, Kevin Durant on that team?
He's good. Sengun.
You got one of the Thompsons down there, right? Pretty good player.
Well, amen.
Oh, amen. You say a prayer tonight, Joe, for that performance.
Let me ask you this. You're the Houston GM. You watched this performance tonight.
I'm getting Giannis by 9 a.m.
Boom. That's where that was the thing. That's what's on my mind.
Amen, Thompson. Thank you. See you later.
Durant and Giannis, I'm telling you.
Sengun.
That's
Reed Shepard. Thanks for everything. See you later.
Yeah. No. Sengun, Giannis, Durant, those three big guys.
Van Vliet still on that roster?
Well, he's hurt.
He's hurt, but he's coming back, right?
No, but could they get a buyout point guard?
Chris Paul?
Oh, is he always?
He's going to get waived, right?
They hated him so bad they sent him to Toronto.
What a shame! The worst retirement tour of all time.
Chris Paul back to Houston?
Lonzo? The Lonzo down there?
He could be cut.
He's getting waived.
Could the Celtics acquire one of those point guards from Chicago?
They got 15 guards in Chicago. I don't know what Billy Donovan's doing up there.
It's not Florida, bro.
No, certainly not.
Sorry, I don't go way
you
back.
You have Al Horford and Joakim Noah to help you out.
He's had a good career, so I shouldn't go all the way back to Florida. But yeah, I got that buzz tonight too regarding Giannis. Like the Rockets are the place. And all right. Kyrie and Durant coexisted, right?
I mean, they were on the same team.
With Harden.
Yeah, that went well.
Don't you think, though, Giannis, Durant, and Sengun's a different... I mean, they're big. They're big. That is...
Size.
2 ball handlers.
We all know what women like, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Size.
In Houston, it's a big state.
Big state.
Well, Texas is the state, but Houston would be the city, right?
Big state, big city.
Big city.
Spread out, from what I've heard.
Remember that loss? They got smoked by Houston earlier in the year, wasn't it? It was like terrible.
Oh, yeah.
So
one of the worst games Saturday afternoon, I think.
They were outclassed completely.
Outclassed.
Ooh, Sengun, Giannis, Durant, huh? Because Giannis would be your point guard in that scenario. With Durant as one of the best outside shooters of all time. That is something. That is not like I want to call the Houston Rockets and be like, hey, guys, you guys going to do that move or what?
J.D. Davison, 6-man on that roster.
Hey, I met him at Kowloon one night. Good guy.
Who haven't you met at Kowloon, Joe?
Met a couple of Super Bowl champions there. Yeah. Story for another night. What happens tomorrow, Scaz? Screen Teamers podcast. You guys going to do an emergency one tomorrow?
I believe so. Jake Seymour will be in the building tomorrow. Maybe we'll do it on the air, Joe, at some point. Who knows? But yeah,
we got a full show tomorrow.
Full show, 4 hours, so a lot to react. I think there's more with this Vucevic trade. It's obviously not finalized yet. I think that's for a reason. You mentioned the Hauser being out tonight. I'm not sold it's Hauser, but I do think there's a real possibility that Boucher or Tillman or maybe it is Hauser, one of these guys ends up packaged in a bigger deal tomorrow as part of the Vucevic trade, and they end up getting a point guard in this deal as well. But yeah, I don't think the Celtics are done. I know B-Rob, our good friend, Brian Robb, Mass Live, they're still active. Himmelsbach, who's as tapped in as anybody with the Celtics, had a very similar report that they're still looking to add on top of Vucevic. So I expect more from your Boston Celtics, Joe. I think something else is coming.
I just saw this from Dick Light, statistician extraordinaire. NBA duos with at least 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 threes. You see this?
No, not yet.
So Steph Curry and Clay have done it. Kyrie and LeBron have done it. Lillard and CJ McCollum have done it. The other? Peyton Pritchard and Derek White. They're of 1, 2, 3, 5 people, duos, to ever do it. Insane. What a win tonight by the Celtics. And, it's not, I'm looking at it more of Joe Mazzulla, who they won with and who they beat. And the timing. Trade deadline. Celtics getting hot at the right time. Just to transition a little bit here. The injury report came out for the Patriots, for the Super Bowl. Drake May took first team reps at practice, so that was fine. The only player that did not practice was Robert Spillane. Robert Spillane said that he hopes to play. So
I believe he said he's 100% today,
but he didn't practice, so it makes no sense. A situation to monitor, though, the Seahawks injury report. Nick Imanwari, one of their star defensive backs.
Safety, right?
What is he? What does he play? I thought he was a Nick. I don't know what he is.
He's a rookie, though.
He makes an impact.
Yes.
Limited at practice today. He had an ankle injury that he suffered at practice. So
Patriots magic, Joe.
They said they're going to do some X-rays just to take a look, but they're not too concerned.
X-rays are usually a good sign.
Yeah. Like, if you were fine, would you do it?
Sure, why not? Yeah, put me in there.
So that is something to monitor now. He's good player. He's a difference maker. For a rookie, the guy's made a real big impact. Hey, bowl safeties, if you want to look at it, Woodson for the Patriots has been really good.
Yeah, it's the schedule, Joe. It's coming up easy again.
That's falling in the Pats' favor, kid. It's in their favor, kid. So that's really the update. Tomorrow there'll be another practice. And then Friday, how do they do? They do walkthroughs Friday? So I can't remember how it works out. But there's two things I wanted to share quickly before we leave. Did you see the video of Tom Brady on with Colin Cowherd? And he was talking about how he didn't feel good about the red zone offense on a Saturday night. He talked about how they had 7 practices. They had dinner with his family, him and Josh McDaniels. They're walking back to the hotel on a Saturday night at 10 o'clock. And Brady's like, Josh, I don't feel like we have enough in the red zone. And he said that they created 3 or 4 plays that night. And they were very prepared, but they wanted to just add a couple of more. And he said that him and Josh created 4 plays, and they used 2 of them. One of them was a touchdown to Brandon LaFell, and the other, I can't remember what, or was it a Gronk down the sideline? He said that they scored on both of those plays and they put it in the